From the time we're young, we are conditioned to play it safe. Get a stable job. Don't take risks. Stay in your lane. We're taught that the biggest danger is failure. But what if the true danger isn't failure at all? What if the greatest risk you will ever face is the life you will live if you never take a risk at all? The myth of safety tells us that we are secure when nothing changes. But real safety isn't found in a stagnant, predictable life. It's found in your ability to adapt, to grow, and to overcome challenges. A life without risk is a life without resilience. It's a life where your most valuable skills, courage, creativity, and grit, are never developed. Today, I want to reveal the silent, hidden price of playing it safe. A price that is far more devastating than any failure you could ever experience. This is the painful truth nobody talks about, and it's what I want to help you escape. I once had a conversation with a mentor who had spent his entire career in a secure, high-paying job. He was a pillar of his community, financially comfortable, and had done everything right. When he was nearing retirement, I asked him what he was most proud of. He smiled and talked about his family, but then his expression changed. He sighed and said, "I wish I had been more selfish with my dreams." He then told me about the startup idea he never pursued, the passion project he never started, and the big risk he passed on. He had played it safe his entire life to avoid a painful fall, but in doing so, he had sealed his fate with the quiet, gnawing pain of regret. His story is a powerful lesson. He was so focused on avoiding the short-term pain of failure that he embraced the long-term pain of unfulfilled potential. He was safe, but he was not alive. His experience made me realize that the path of least resistance often leads to the greatest regret. It's a road paved with what-ifs, and that is a burden no one should have to carry. For me, that lesson hit home a few years ago when I had the opportunity to leave a very comfortable corporate job to start my own brand. Every logical voice told me it was a mistake, that I was throwing away years of security for an uncertain dream. The safe path was easy to see. But my mentor's story was etched in my mind, and I knew the real risk was staying put and wondering, what if? I took the leap, and while it hasn't been a straight line to success, the sense of purpose and fulfillment I've found is a reward that no paycheck could ever provide. So, what exactly is the hidden price you pay for playing it safe? 1. The price of stagnation. When you play it safe, you stop growing. You refuse to learn new skills, meet new people, or challenge yourself. You avoid anything that feels uncomfortable, and as a result, you become stagnant. Like a plant that never gets new soil or sunlight, you wither. Your potential is not a static thing, it's a dynamic force that requires new challenges to grow. A life of comfort is a life of stagnation. Think of your courage like a muscle. When you don't use it, it atrophies. The more you avoid challenging situations, the harder it becomes to face them in the future. Small fears grow into big ones, and the simple act of trying something new feels overwhelming. The comfort zone isn't a place of rest, it's a slow-motion decline of your capabilities and your spirit. 2. The price of unlived dreams. Your dreams are rarely found in a safe, predictable routine. They're often found on the other side of a courageous decision. It's the risk you take to start the business, the uncomfortable conversation you have to lead, or the new skill you have to master. Playing it safe keeps you from a life of meaning and leaves you with a deep, silent void. You can't live a fulfilling life on a road of no resistance. This is the root of the what-if syndrome. It's a heavy, emotional weight you carry as you constantly replay a different version of your life in your head. You find yourself wondering what could have been if you had just said yes to that opportunity or taken a chance on yourself. This emotional loop drains your energy and prevents you from fully appreciating the life you have, because you're always haunted by the one you didn't live. 3. The price of regret. This is the ultimate cost. Failure is a temporary pain. Regret is a lifelong burden. At the end of your life, you will not regret the risks you took that didn't work out. You will regret the risks you were too afraid to take. You will regret the words you never said, the places you never went, and the version of yourself you never allowed to emerge. Regret is the final payment for a life spent in your comfort zone. 4. The price of lost opportunities. Every no you say to a new challenge is a door you close. Every time you choose the easy path, you miss the unexpected connections, the invaluable lessons, and the breakthroughs that only come from stepping into the unknown. The universe rewards courage, not comfort. The opportunities you gain are often proportional to the risks you're willing to take. You don't just lose a potential outcome, you lose the journey and the growth that comes with it. The pain of playing it safe is not a single, sharp moment, it's a slow erosion of your potential and your spirit. Stagnation robs you of your growth, unlived dreams rob you of your purpose, and lost opportunities rob you of your future. Together, they accumulate to one final, unbearable cost, the burden of regret. But the good news is, you can start fighting back today. Understanding this hidden price is the first step, but taking action requires a clear plan. That's why I've created something specifically for you. I'm giving away my free guide, The Courage Catalyst, your 5-step guide to action. This is an easy-to-follow blueprint that will help you identify the areas where you are playing it safe, deconstruct your fear of failure, take your first strategic, courageous step, and build momentum and make courage a habit. This guide is your personal tool to live a more successful life. Click the link in the description right now to get instant access. Remember, true safety isn't found in a life without risks. It's found in the confidence that you can handle whatever life throws at you. The path of least resistance leads to a life of least reward. It's time to stop paying the hidden price of playing it safe and start investing in a life that truly matters. The truth is, staying where you are is the riskiest move you can make. The world around you is changing, growing, and evolving. Your dreams are not going to wait for you. They demand action, courage, and a willingness to step into the unknown. Don't let the fear of a temporary fall keep you from a life of lasting reward. So, what will you tell your future self? Will you say you chose comfort over adventure, or will you say you chose courage over regret? The most powerful decision you can make today is to bet on yourself and to start living a life where the fear of the unknown is replaced with the excitement of what's possible. Get the Courage Catalyst now. If this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's rise together. I'll see you in the next video.